Earth just there go. Damn. Man, for a second there, I didn't think OBS wanted to start up for me today. Damn. Like, it was legit sitting there pondering, like, huh, do I want to start right now, or do I want to troll the hell out of Crazy Dog a little bit here? And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to start for him. God forbid he freaking rages out before the stream even starts. All right. Who's ready for some more basketball? This guy. Who's got two thumbs and is excited for more basketball? This guy. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another edition of college basketball. March Madness continues as we have reached the end of the Elite Eight. It's time to find out who goes to the Final Four. What's up, Jason Northcutt says, when you show up, please hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe. Exactly. Listen to my guy, Jason. Listen to Jason right now. If you're in the chat, listen to Jason. Do what he says. I'm not forcing you to, but I would greatly appreciate it. So, what do we got on today? Well, we just saw the team up north put the belt on Tennessee, which honestly, it kind of made me happy because once again, we saw an SEC team get belted by a Big Ten team. That's tough. And yeah, the SEC is officially eliminated from March Madness. And yet they tell us that the SEC owns college sports, right? Nah. Well, the Big Ten has two teams. Two teams still alive. Illinois and the team up north. Which means there's a serious chance that we could get an all Big Ten national championship. You do see conference national championships, like inter-conference ones before. I think we saw Duke and UNC one time, right? Let me actually take a look here. March Madness championship. Let's take a look at this real quick, okay? Let's take a look at the champions over the years. Now, while that loads up, of course, big time matchup here. We're about maybe 6 minutes or 7 minutes, 7 minutes away from tip off. The Duke Blue Devils come into this game 35-2. And they've had their work cut out for them this year, this tournament. It all started round one. Siena took them to the brink. I was actually thinking, ain't no way little old Siena is going to take out almighty Duke, right? Well, Duke pulled away. They smacked TCU around. And then last round in the Sweet 16, they took out St. John's by 5. So really, Siena and St. John's have given them all they could handle. They smacked TCU around. Now, UConn, they beat Furman by 11. They took down UCLA convincingly. And then, of course, as we saw, they escaped against Sparty. Yeah, this is going to be tough. So, yeah, I mean, the biggest matchup on the floor, I think, in my opinion, literally the biggest matchup, Cam Boozer versus Terrace Reed. They were discussing it on TV earlier. Who the heck's going to guard Cam Boozer on UConn? My guess is it's going to be Terrace Reed. He's probably the only guy that could contend with Cam Boozer. So Terrace Reed, of course, leads the team in points and rebounds. 14 points on about 62% from the field, 59% from the line, and 9 rebounds averaging about 6 defensive and 3 offensive. Salas Demery leads the way in assists with 6, averaging about 2 turnovers in about 29 minutes per game. On the other side, it's literally all Cam Boozer. Leads the team in points, rebounds, and assists. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, averaging a double-double. Shooting about 60-ish, almost 60%, about 56% from the field on 79% from the line. 7 defensive boards and 3 offensive boards. And then 2.5 turnovers in about 33 minutes per game. So yeah, I mean, it's not like a one-man show, but he's just so good. Betting odds, Duke favored by 4.5, over under 135.5. And then money line is minus 218 for Duke and plus 180 for UConn. Now, like I said before, we have a chance to have a potential all-conference national championship. The last time we had that, damn, it's been a while. It's been a while. Holy crap. Really? It has been a while. Damn. Could have sworn we had an interconference one before. I'm tripping. Man, it's been a minute. I don't even think we've ever had one. Damn. Sheesh. Well, technically 2002, but Maryland was not in the Big Ten at the time. Holy shnikes, man. Oh my God. I don't think we've ever had that. We've never had an inter-conference national championship between 2 conference foes. Really? Never. Wow. That's actually insane. Wow. That, wow. Wow. This could be the first year, though. Now, obviously, looking at the teams, historically, we all know about UConn, right? Dan Hurley takes over. They've been champions twice. They also got bounced twice in the first round, and then lost in the second round last year to Florida, and now they're looking to make it to a Final Four. But Duke, what a run they've had. Yep, what a run they've had. Coach K retires, and John Shire takes over. They went second round, bounced out, regional final, gone. And then last year, they were in the Final Four, they lost. This year, they're trying to make it back. Starting lineups, it's Demery, Ball, Mullins, Caravan, and Reed for the Huskies. Boozer, Evans, Sarr, Brown, and Boozer for the Blue Devils of Duke. Duke. Scum is going to get curb stomped by Arizona. Tribe your lips to God's ears. You already know. Okay, let's do this. I might have to adjust my scoreboard, just saying. I'm going to try and have it to where I can, oh, wait, hold up. Let me, right here. Oh, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I might have to adjust my scoreboard a little bit because I want to get both lineups. I want to be able to see who's on the floor for both teams. Because ESPN, they fixed it up to where they don't show everybody on the floor. I mean, they do, but like it's cut off. Historic programs, of course. 6 national titles, all since 1999 for UConn. Duke has 5 since 1991. 11 national titles in the last 34 years for each team. That's crazy. At stake, a meeting with Illinois in the Final Four. And they're literally setting up. So we're like 1 minute over the slotted tip-off time, which is perfectly fine. And we are almost underway. And tip is up. And we have a whistle already. They're going to do it again. SAR number 7. Okay, hang on. I got to fix this. Let's do it right there. Look at that. Perfect. All right. 19:52 to go. Tip is won by Yukon. Mullins. Here's Demery. Demery over the ball. Goes inside to Reed. Reed, turn. And he lost the ball and already a foul. Ball is on Malik Brown. Yeah. The Bruiser twins are 12-2, by the way. Wow. First free throw coming up for Terrace Reed. Up and good. Yeah, I need to see Scum get blasted by Arizona one time. Evans. Here's Sar. Nice pass inside. This is Boozer. Up and missed it. Brought down by Demery. That was Cam Boozer, number 12. Caden's number 2. Here's Mullins. Mullins. Up top. Deep 3 ball. Missed. Taken by Brown. Here comes Evans. Evans. Drive. Lost the ball. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Duke. It's easy to know who's who when you got 2 Boozer twins. And then, of course, Sar is number 7. Evans is number 3. Kind of wish Evans would have been 7. It would have been funny. 7 Evans. All right, well, here's Brown. Gives it off to Sar. Sar drives up and he got it. Brown is ready for the cleanup. But no, it wasn't necessary. I'm going to step a little bit. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, there we are. And we got a turnover. Up ahead, here's Sar. Gives it off to Boozer. Up and in for 2. That's Cam Boozer. Here's Demery. 18-13 to go in the first. Demery. Caravan. Bricked it. Taken by Caden Boozer. The other Boozer twin. Inside for his bro. Double teamed. Kicks across court to Sar. Sar. Baseline. Open. Boozer for 3 is missed. Taken by his bro, Caden. 3. Good for Isaiah Evans. That's going to be weird having a Boozer in the NBA again. Yeah. Demery. Over. Mullins. Up top. Goes inside to Reed. Reed backing down Brown. Turn around. Up and got it. This is going to be a full-on slugfest, and I'm here for it. Oh, I am here for this. Oh, yeah, I'm here for it. I am so here for it. 17:06 to go. Caden up, missed it, but a foul. Foul is called. Again, the winner of this game will face Brad Underwood and the Illinois Fighting Illini. It's kind of funny if we had the freaking Ivicic twins versus the Boozer twins with Andrei Stojakovic versus the Boozer twins, of course. Free throw good. 8-4. One more free throw pending for Caden Boozer. Obviously, no one really talks about Caden. And I'm sure Caden's perfectly fine with that. He's not one to get jealous. All right. Free throw is good. There's Carlos Boozer. Remember when he was a Cavalier once upon a time? That whole thing. One of the most hated Cavalier players I think ever. Demery misses. Wrestled away and another foul on the floor. And Gongba has checked in for Duke. Coming in for Malik Brown. And Gongba, I think, missed a significant portion of the season. He actually committed the foul. Here's ball. Pull up and got it. Almost seemed like it didn't even want to go down. Boozer to Boozer. Gongba goes in the paint. Look at, he's a big boy right there, number 21. He got a foul underneath. I believe that'll be on Caravan. Fighting with ball. I mean, with Gongba. Caravan had one hell of a game against Sparty. This is going to be tough. Duke is obviously a much, much bigger team. I would have loved to see how Cohen Carr and company would have dealt with these guys. I just don't know if they would have had the firepower to stop Boozer. Inbound. Goes out to Ngongba. Big boy. Cam Boozer on, gets blocked by Mullins. 3. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I thought it was going to back out for a second, but it went down. I think that was Evans. Nice rebound, too. Caravan. That was Dame Sar who made it, by the way. Underneath, and Reed misses. Here comes Boozer. This is Caden. And Gongpa. Underneath. Cam. Up. Got it. They're getting whatever they want right now. 14-6 Duke. Demery to Reed. Demery to Reed. Goes up and he missed it. Rebounded. Turn around. Got it to fall. Make sure my microphone is working fine. Gotta make sure. I don't want to get invested in this game and find out my microphone ain't working. Here's Cam Boozer. Gives it off. Oh, Caden, excuse me. That's Caden. Here's Cam. Cam. Caden. Floater is good. They're just getting everything right now. Demery. Trying to get free. Guarded by Caden. Caravan. Against Cam. Reed. Agongba. Trying to shake him. Goes up and got it to go. This might be the game where Reed just takes over. Because Caravan, he ain't getting anything. Especially because he's probably got Sar or Gongba on him. And we got a foul. Oh, timeout. Timeout on the floor. I thought it was a foul until I saw the coaches come on the floor. Although they did call a foul on solo ball. All right. So there was a foul. Crazy Dog, it's only 5 p.m. Why are you yawning? I don't know. Maybe I just want to do it just to piss you off. I don't know. As far as what to expect over the next couple of days on this channel. Well, I'll be doing the Final Four, of course. But that's not until, what, the end of the week? And in the meantime, I'll be doing, that's on the, what, 4th and the 6th? So in the meantime, I'll be doing a couple Cavs games. I think they have 3 Cavs games this week, all out west. the Jazz tomorrow, and then you have a day off, I think, and then you have the Lakers, and then you have the Warriors, and of course you have a Guardians game in between that whole thing too. The Cavs do play the Grizzlies on the day of the national championship, so most likely I'm not going to be doing that game, the Grizzly game. Not like it matters because the Grizzlies the Grizzlies just stink. But yeah, that's probably going to be the last Cavs game I truly miss this regular season, except for maybe the Wizards game at the end of the year. We'll see where the Cavs are because they should have a playoff spot locked in by that time. And if they do, I'm not going to worry about doing that game. Although I do like how they have that game at 6 o'clock this year. Last year, Cavs played at like noon. The game didn't even matter. I think this year they have every game at the same time. So, yep, we rolling. Eh. Again, the winner of this game moves on to the Final Four to face Illinois and the Ivisic twins, as well as Wagler and Stojakovic and all those guys. Duke and UConn tournament history. 1990 Elite Eight, Duke won in overtime. 91 Sweet 16, Duke won 81-67. Of course, UConn won the Natty against Duke. 90 was that 97. 2004 Final Four, UConn won by 1. Winner of last 3 meetings has gone on to win a national championship: 04, 2010, and 2015. Malachi Smith and Jaden Ross have checked in for UConn. Hayden Boozer and Gongpa Cam for 3. I've already streamed the Darren Peterson game, so I figured, do a Cam Boozer game. Why not? You knew it was a matter of time. Kind of sucks that I didn't get a DeBonce game in, though. But, BYU sold at the beginning of the whole damn tournament. Losing to Texas, I think it was. Floater is good. Freaking BYU. Ugh. Oh, well. 13:49 to go. Here's Ngongba. No other changes. Kick out to Caden. Boozer up top to Gongba. Deep threes. Too strong by the big guy. Rebounded. Cam Boozer gets blocked, and we have a jump ball. Oh, an assist by Marchenko. Let's go. Wait, they're playing right now? Wow. Kirill Marchenko has been on a tear this year. I just wish he would score more goals. But he is getting a ton of assists. Wow. 3 ball. It's good. That's Caden Boozer. Both Boozer bros going crazy. Of the 19 points, they have 11 of that. And then 5 for Sar and 3 for Evans. Looks like we're going to see another substitution coming up for Duke. Caravan. Kick out. Smith. I'm saying it's Ross. That's Ross. Reed. Backing down. Gongba got him in a strap. It's been good for 2. I thought Ngongba had him strapped. Marchman. 2-0 Blue Jackets. Hey, Marchie and Boone. Hey, yo. Fish. Here's Cam to Caden. And almost lost it. Kick out. Sar wide open for 3. Oh, no. Okay, it went over. From now on, I'm not even going to say Boozer. Because which one? I'm just going to say Caden and Cam. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to say Caden to Cam. Unless there's only one on the floor. So it looks like, is that Foster in the game now for Duke? Everyone's cheering up. That's Caleb Foster. He's been out most of the year, I believe. So Foster, Evans, Sar, and Brown Bruiser Twins subbed out and Gongba's out. Malik Brown's back in with Foster. Up and got it. Also, Hamenya is also in for Duke. Smith, Stewart, Ross, Mullins, and Reed for UConn. Pass to Sar in the corner. Lost it. Back to UConn. Sorry. We got a timeout. 12 points for Terrace Reed. He's got all but 4 points. 2 of that went to Byron Mullins. Well, not Byron Mullins. Yeah, Byron Mullins? There was a player in the NBA named Byron Mullins, wasn't there? Yeah. Yeah. Byron. Paul Byron. Joe Byron. Pick me out to dinner. Bro, that video is old as hell in terms of memes. What up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Joe Byron. My name's Joe Byron. Yeah. Looks like we're in store for a pretty good one. This is a chess match. Wow, Bruce Cassidy got fired by the Golden Knights. Blue Jacket beat writers are saying how like the Blue Jackets press box is buzzing at the moment because Torts is back in action on the bench. That's gonna be crazy. Torts back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again. And I'm back. Tortorella back in action again. Hey, when you fire your coach, you know who you go to? Torts. Oh, looks like Andrew Barry and Howie Roseman talking at the owners meeting. Incoming videos from every Eagles content creator talking about how they're chatting about Myles Garrett. Can't have just a regular conversation. People like AJ Brown, no. We're just having a good old conversation, catching up. Not everything has to be about trades, you know. Every Eagles content creator and on YouTube and such is gonna be making a video about that. Jonathan Rodriguez was traded to the O's for minor leaguer Carter Rustad. All right. Well, no more having to worry about J-Rod taking at bats from Chase the Lauder. Probably why they traded him. Charlie May, the son of Dusty May, hit a garbage time 3. That's why their fans were losing their minds. Amen corner. Oh, wow. Nice looking hat for Augusta. Wow, Boone Jenner, 800 games, all for the Blue Jackets. Pretty impressive. That's my captain. Mushy. Wow. 3 balls. Missed. Goes out of bounds. Back to Duke. Sean Corrali. Oh, they scored 2 goals in about a minute time frame, in a minute span. Wow. Let's see if they can hold that lead. 22-16 Duke. As Sar will take a seat. One of the Boozer twins has returned. It's Cam Boozer who's back in. So here comes Caleb Foster. Good to see him back on the floor. Hamenya over there in the corner. Evans, number 3 out there. Here's Evans. Foster to Evans. Evans drives. Baseline, pull up good. And number 6, of course, is Malik Brown. Keep an eye on Stewart somewhere. There he is, number 3, up top. Smith gives it to Stewart. Mullins for 3 is missed. Man, they just cannot hit those right now. Here's Foster. Little bump. Gives it to Boozer. Pamenya. And that's a foul on Jalen Stewart. Pamenya. Hamanaya. Charmanaya. Jambalaya. Harris Reed will exit. Braylon Mullins also comes out. Solo Ball returns, as well Eric Ribe. He enters for the first time today. Step back for 3. Oh, he's trying to sauce him up. Foster saves it and then lost it out of bounds. It'll stay, though, with Duke. 10:48 to go in the first. Sir, looks like Caravan's ready to come back in. Nice pass, cross court. Foster, Evans, drives. Nice pass underneath. Lost it, and it'll go out of bounds. Back to UConn. I want there to be a game like this the entire time. Like, no one pulls away. It's like a back and forth game. Like, we have like 30 lead changes. Araban re-enters for Ross. Wait. Smith, Caravan to Smith. Drives, little bump, missed, brought down by Brown. Back comes Foster. Foster inside for Boozer. Boozer, good for 2. That's Cam Boozer. Boozer. 10-point lead for Duke. 10 minutes to go here in the first. Going to see another substitution for Duke coming up. 3 is missed. Saved by Stewart. Smith. 3. About time someone freaking broke the ice there. Damn. Or as I say, broke the seal. Because, man, until that first one falls, sometimes it just feels like nothing falls. But then once that first one does, it starts a chain. Boozer goes to drive, lost the ball, back to UConn. Crazy thing about these games is we've seen it turn on a dime. Right? We've literally seen it turn on a dime before. 9:29 to go. 3 turnovers the last 5 possessions for Duke. They're being sloppy with it. They're just lucky that UConn hasn't been able to take full advantage. Demery, who's back in for Smith. Drives. Demery up and in for 2. And by the way, Darren Harris is checked in for Duke with Caden Boozer. Boozer to Boozer. Foster. 3. Missed by Harris. Here's Demery. Oh, yeah, he lost the ball. Boozer up front. And good for Hamenia. Hamanaya. Jambalaya. 28-21. Demery to Ribe. Demery gives it to Caravan. 3 is way off. Oh, God. And, of course, the Cameron Crazy contingent that is there. I think that's the band. They're like, air ball, air ball, air ball, air ball. Damn. Imagine getting, trolled by a bunch of dudes in blue and white striped shirts. Ngongba is back in for Harris. Reed returns for Ribe. Haraban, Reed, Demery, Ball, and Stewart for UConn. Boozer, and Gongba, Hamenya, and Foster for Duke. And speaking of which, there's Ngongba with a layup. He's officially got his first points. Stewart gives it off to Demery. Demery, kick out. Ball, three! Missed off the side. Saved by Stewart. Stewart inside for Reed. Back and down. Turn. Oh! Blocked by Boozer. Damn. Damn. Oh, and Reed was trying to do the same thing. I think he just nearly missed it, but Boozer said, "Get that shit out of here, boy. What the hell are you? Get out of here. Scrub. He's like, out of here." Like, out of here. Scrub. Dude, damn. He's like, SWAT. He called the SWAT team on him. Man. Tell you what, Duke, they had Cooper Flag last year, Cam Boozer this year. You gotta wonder. Actually, I'm gonna look this up. Who the hell do they have for next year? Curious. I wonder who they got in recruiting for next year. Because you know they got a dang demon waiting in the wings next year too. See, so I haven't started doing that. Looking at recruiting for all the games that I've done, especially for the losers. You know, see what they got coming up. Like Sparty, what do they got coming up? Here's the thing about college basketball is nowadays, you might not focus solely on recruiting because of the transfer portal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of schools, they're now turning their attention to essentially just boosting their team. You know, maybe filling a few holes with maybe recruiting, get like one or two commits, and then you just overhaul your roster in the portal. The ruthless nature at which the Knights operate. I know, right? They freaking fire Bruce Cassidy right before the season. No acquisition is impossible. No one thing will stand in the way of attempting to win. I know, right? If you think about it, that is true. He is speaking facts, low key. So we take a look at Duke basketball here. And I'll probably also look at other teams as well. Like Yukon and such. Because this is some fun stuff. This is fun. I'm having fun. By the way, there's the scoreboard for anyone wondering. Duke has 1 4-star, 3 5-stars for the class of 2026. They got Cam Williams, a 5-star, Darren Rippey, Bryson Howard, and then they also have Maxime Mayer, a 7'1" center from IMG. Now, what about UConn? What do they got coming up? Oh, look at that. 2 people in dog masks. Colbin Landrew and Junior County. 2 4-stars. That's it from this matchup. Okay. That's actually insane, though. Bruce Cassidy getting canned right before the playoffs. And I'm sure the Knights are in, right? I don't know why they wouldn't be. So Dame Sarr is back in for Foster. Jalen Stewart will exit. Free throw is good. Mullins is back in for Stewart. Boozer makes the first free throw. Monahan just labored to the bench. Here we go with the freaking injuries. That's hockey. Hockey is gnarly sport. 32-21. Boozer makes both free throws. Oh. Pass is deflected. Kick out. Up top. Boozer to Boozer. This is Cam. Oh, nice pass. Out. Caden. Hamenya. Drives and gets blocked by Reed. I think that was Reed. Couldn't even see who that was. All I saw was a blur. It was Demery. Demery freaking denied. Hamenya. Oh, okay. So Reed was there, but Demery just swatted that thing. He's like, no chance, boy. You're not getting this one. Inbound on the baseline. Out to Ngongpa against Reed. Cross court. Sar open. Three is good. Here's Mullins. Guarded by Sar. Demery. Inside. Reed. Blocked by Boozer again. Dude, Cam Boozer hates Reed. It's the second time he's blocked a shot. He's like, how many times do I have to teach you this lesson, you bum? I'm not. No. No. Damn. Inbound for Demery. Inside. Caravan misses. Rebound by Reed, and there's a foul called. Foul on Terrace Reed. Oh, because it was probably over. Yeah, it was over the back. Solo ball checks out for Jaden Ross. 6:23 to go and counting here in the first. 35-21. 9-0 run for Duke. There's Cam. Kicks it out and it's lost. I think there was a foul called. Oh, it's on Braylon Mullins. His second. Free throws for Cam. First one. Good. Once again, tomorrow I'll be live for Cavs and Jazz. And I might go live for the Laker game. Most likely I will be live. Free throw is missed it. I know the Cavs aren't going to have a lot of players playing. They've already listed like Struess out. I think Allen. But against LeBron and Luca, oh yeah, they're probably going to get cooked. But who knows? On a back-to-back. The last back-to-back of the year. Tomorrow and Tuesday. And there's a near steal. Reed goes up, missed it. Put back, missed. Taken by Duke. They're trying to push it. Here's Caden. Caden against. That's Ross. Here's Cam. Yeah, this is Cam. Drives up against Reed. Blocked by Reed. He got his revenge. And there's a foul. Late whistle. Oh, they're going to give the block to Caravan. Reed with the foul. That'll be his second. Dan heard this like, what? Ugh. First free throw coming up is good for Cam Boozer. Ribe is in for Reed. Free throw number 2 is good. 38-21, Duke leads. There's a miss. Sar to, I think this is Kate. This is Caden Boozer. Caden against Demery. Goes inside. Cam lost it out of it and there's a foul. Free throw up and good. One more for Boozer. Cam already has what now? 13 points? Yeah. Cam 13 of the 39. One more free throw is up and good. 40-21. Here's Smith. Smith. Here's Ball to Smith. Against Hamania. Ball lost it out of bounds. Tipped out by Duke. That'll stay with UConn. And Reed returns for Ribe. Harapan inbounding. Here's Smith. Dancing inside against Boozer. Goes up. Almost got blocked. But it doesn't matter. 24-second violation. Boozer, I think, with another block. Cam is 14, 4, and 3 already. He's treating these guys like he's playing against kindergartners. My goodness. Drive goes up and blocked by Caravan. Fast break goes up, almost blocked, but a foul. Collides with a couple of camera guys. Ball's all right though. Jumps up. Caravan and Ride with the block. Hamania just takes him out. Not even going after the ball. Now we hit ball all right, just not the actual ball, but he hit the guy named Ball. That's funny. Hey, Nicholas, when you say hit the ball, we're meaning the actual ball itself, not the guy named Ball. Oh my God. Free throw's good. They sub in Isaiah Evans for Hamania. Here's Caden. Any viewers I had probably just lost with that freaking comment. And he gets the bucket for Caden. It's like, hey, Nicholas, you're supposed to, hit the ball itself, not the guy named Ball. Oh, but you told me to hit the ball. Hit ball. Yeah, the basketball, not him. Goes to the corner. Smith is up and gets the layup. Down by 17. Yep, 17. 14 points in the paint for each team. Caden goes up and got the tough basket. Hayden's got 13 too. Sheesh. Here's Smith. Ball. Way too strong. Oh, man. He was feeling that one. He had the adrenaline pumping. As Marchenko with an assist. Up and missed it. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds. Hey, nice catch by Coach Hurley. Timeout. I believe UConn. Blue Jackets just scored again. Are talking about what trade proposal would you want the Eagles to give to get Myles Garrett? Give me half your draft, and then Jalen Carter and the keys to the city of Philadelphia, and maybe Cooper DeJean or like someone like that. Not AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. If you're really about that life, give me Devontae Smith. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. I don't think we trade Miles. At least not this year. You want your fan base to at least be somewhat excited and invested in the season. Trading Miles right now would just tell us that, yeah, we're not going to be good for like ever. So go live your life and don't give a damn about us anymore. Right? The thing is, you trade Miles, there's no player in this draft that is as good as Myles Garrett is. Like, there is none. Just happy the Guardians are finally free of friggin' Jonathan Rodriguez. Dude was a bum. He's a bum. Play like a bum. 3-0 Jackets. It was Charlie Coyle. The former Bruins scores on his old team. That's so funny. Weymouth's own Charlie Coyle. Man, talk about a resurgence. That dude didn't do crap with Colorado. He comes to Columbus, turns into a solid player. Interesting. It's almost like you put a good player in a system like this and he actually flourishes. What do you know? To be fair, I didn't know what to expect out of Charlie. Same thing with Miles Wood. Miles Wood. And what do we even give up for him? A prospect? Not gonna lie. Don Waddell cooked with that one. Let's just be real here. Don Waddell has done really well, bars, with every acquisition he's made this year. I think every acquisition he's made has contributed at some point in some fashion. If you think about it, Marchment has been fantastic. He wasn't doing anything with, what was it, Utah? Or Seattle? Whatever team that he was with, he wasn't really doing much there. He comes here and he scored, I think, a goal in the first couple games. Yeah. He was going crazy. Now, of course, he's, kind of toned it down a bit. There's a lob, it's way too tall for Isaiah Evans. Yeah, buddy, that's Isaiah Evans. That's not, dear. Yeah, Boozer got whacked in the face. Right there. Ken Boozer trying to lob it. And he missed badly. 44-25. Caravan drives. Oh, and blocked by Ngongba. Dude, these guys have held Caravan scoreless. No other team has been able to do that. That's how good Duke is. Damn, Gongpa. He practically had him like this. He was like, yee, Superman. He had him in a tent. Yeah, in the tunnel. Here's ball. Pull up. Oh, got blocked again. Sar comes down with it. He's racing the other way. Gives it to Evans. Evans for three. That's a straight line three. Had no arc to it whatsoever. I think it was like a frozen rope. Carapan coming in. Out to Smith. Missed it. Saved by Gongpa. And they will bring it back. 154 to go and counting. It's been all Duke so far. Here's Foster. Against Ross. Gongpa. The Boozer. This is Cam. Cam works against Ross. Kick out. Sar got him on the flyby. Oh, he wanted to yam it, but he got stalled up and he collided with a Husky player and went straight down. He got to do it on the flyby. Meow. How that looks, right? You're a basketball player. You had a defender with a little a little the guy goes wee. All you hear him is probably go, oh shit. Free throws missed. Like imagine that. Clutch moment. You get to do it on the flyby, and all you hear is, oh shit. Oh no. Ah. Mullins checks in for Reed. Reed and Mullins check in for Ribe and Ball. Reed has 12 of the 25 points. Misses both free throws. And here comes Smith with a minute 20 to go and counting, or minute 28 and counting. Yeah. Oh, shit. That's what they'd be saying when you get them on that flyby, though. Smith goes inside to Reed against Gongpa. Back out to Smith. Drives. Stops. Goes up. And got it for two. And Sar's like, you freaking hit me in the face, man. Trying to draw a foul, I guess, and it didn't work. 44-27. And we got another timeout. Oh, man, dude. That's hell. That's hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Andrew basically publicly putting number 6 up for sale. Oh, the pick. Of course he is. He's always willing to trade down. Brad Steinbrook. Breaking news. Two friends seen talking. You can't. We think, oh my God, are they talking about trades? They're probably just talking about food and stuff. Talking about life. No, you know what they're saying? They're like, hey, Howie, look at those cameras over there. Oh, freaking microphone. Of course. Okay, are we good now? Freaking get that stupid alert saying microphone is unmuted, but it has no signal. Stupidest thing ever. Anyways, you think GMs see cameras and they go, hey, look at those cameras over there. Want to make it look like we're talking? We're just talking about random stuff, but they think we're talking about trades. And they see those tweets too. Family members probably say, hey, Andrew, what were you and Howie talking about? It's like, oh, our life, food, how the family's been. Why? Oh, because everyone on Brown's Twitter thinks you're talking about a Myles Garrett trade. because apparently that's all you can talk about as GMs. You don't talk about life and everything. You have to talk about football. It's a rule. Yeah, it's a rule. Hmm. 44-27. See if UConn can cut into this lead a little bit more heading into half. 1 for 11 from three is UConn. Duke is 5 of 10. 11 of 33 from the field, 15 of 28. 7 offensive boards to 8, and then 14 second chance points to 7, favoring Duke. Guess the player. Who? The hell is that? What? The Beer Leopards? Oh, a Boogie cut. Is that Boogie? No. Who the hell is that? Has to. Oh, that's Boogie. Yeah, Boogie Cousins. I didn't know he played for the Rockets. Huh. So we're looking at a foul here on the inbound pass. Oh, yeah, Foster just ran him over. Damn. Okay. Common foul. Inbound, less than a minute to go. 0 points for Caravan. He's averaged about 22 in the tournament. They have held him scoreless. He's 0 for 5. Here's Ribe. Mullins getting chased after. Smith. Ross to Smith. Smith trying to find a hole inside for Ribe. Pull up. Good. With the left hand. No shot clock. 22 seconds to go. Here's Foster. 13 on the clock. 10. 8. 6. 5. 4. 3. Gongba for 3. Missed. And that is it for the first half. It's a 15-point deficit for UConn, which is manageable. But Duke has played fantastic through the first half of ball. Not sure you could really play any better. But, in the end, see how they do in the second half. So for UConn, 12 for Reed, 4 for Ball, 2 apiece for Mullins and Demery. Off the bench, got 7 for Malachi Smith and 2 for Ribe. The shocker, of course, Alex Caravan, 0 points, 0 for 5 from the field. All he has to his name is 2 blocks and a foul. 12 of 34 from the field, 35%. 1 for 11 from 3, 9%, and 4 for 4 from the line. 14 boards, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, 0 steals, and 6 blocks to go along with 10 fouls. For Duke, the Bruiser Bros are cooking, as always, it seems like. 14 for Kim, 13 for Caden, 8 for Sar, 5 for Evans, 0 for Brown. Off the bench, Hamenya and Gongba have 2 apiece. They are 15 of 29 from the field, 52%. 5 for 11 from three, 45%. And 9 of 12 from the line, 75%. 22 rebounds, 11 assists, 5 turnovers, though. 3 steals, 4 blocks, and 4 fouls. So they have not really fouled much. They've taken care of the ball and stayed out of foul trouble. That's huge. Yeah, that's massive for them. Stay out of foul trouble. And then as a team, stay out of the bonus. Oh, stretching out, guys. Don't worry. I'm out here. Oh, man. Wow. Ah, Tortorella was eating food, I guess, when the thing happened. That's tough. Actually, Tisdale is the voice of Candace. It's like, where have you been? Of course she is. She's been the voice forever. Oh, oh man, dude. Ah, damn. Ah, man, dude. Oh my god. If someone on Twitter said, if I'm done with Dell, the simp. Hey, Rick, you in for next year? Rick be like, no, I think I'm good. Don is like, okay, that's cool. Hey, Bruce, you want to do it? Bruce Cassidy, you want to do it? Would you be down? Honestly, I think that'd be interesting. At least we'd have a good backup option. What the hell? Ew? Yo, why am I seeing a person pissing on my Twitter feed right now? This person, ew. What the hell is that? That's Sunny D. Ugh. That's disgusting. Um, why am I what these people are weird, bro. There's literally people are having literally a pissing contest on Twitter right now. Like, eh. It's like, hey, Bucko, based off the color, it looks like you're pissing orange juice. Ugh. Drink water. Hey, buddy, you see this stuff? You see this? This is lovely stuff. This is called water. Drink it. It's amazing. It's free. Well, I mean, it's not free, but it's renewable. And your body is literally made of it. Damn, just jumped my nose. Oh man. You ever drink like I do drink this a lot too, but it hit in my nose. You ever drink like pop like this, and then you have the fizz go up in your nose. Yeah. Or have you ever? You ain't a wrestling fan for WWE. If you haven't tried to do the Triple H spit thing, right? You ain't a wrestling fan if you haven't tried to do that as a kid or whatever. I can't do it. I mean, I can do it. I just can't see it. Thinking to myself, how the hell does he do that? Because you see him, he goes, there we go. Oh my god, I have to do it over here. I want to get my computer wet. Yeah, I gotta watch out. That's the best one. That's the best one I've done. Holy crap! I gotta stop. My whole floor over here is gonna be wet from it. Oh my god, what am I doing? And it's funny because I spit in the air and I just feel it come down like mist. Oh my goodness. Ah, probably can't even see it on camera. My shirt's got a little wetness to it. Oh well. That's funny. You know what? I'm bored too, so let's have a little bit more fun here. I'm gonna go on to IMDb and we're gonna see what future movies are coming out. Because I'm bored. I want to see what movies are coming out soon. You know, because I want to go watch some movies eventually. I know we got a Toy Story movie coming out, we got a Shrek movie coming out, got a few other good ones. Uh, yep, nope, yep, hey, nope, hey, yep, nope, yep, nope, yep, nope. Daredevil, Born Again. Okay, let's do release calendar. Here we go for movies. Movies! April 1st, Super Mario Galaxy. We got April 2nd, Biker and the Singing Priest. April 3rd looks like a big day for movies, I guess. Zendaya in the drama. Ooh. Wow, the drama. Ooh, the drama. Palestine 36. A biography. Okay. Great Awakening, Fantasy Life. Yes. Okay. Beast. April 10th. Hamlet. You, Me, and Tuscany. Hunting Matthew Nichols. Newborn. Booth. But what the hell are half these movies? BTS World Tour. Arirang and Go Yang. April 11th. Lee Cronin. Oh, Lee Cronin's The Mummy coming out April 17th. Busboys, Normal, Mother Mary, Eagles of the Republic, Four Kids Walk into a Bank, Born, American Solitaire, Untitled Disney movie. How is it coming out in April and it's an untitled Disney movie? Huh? Michael. Oh, the Michael bio coming out April 24th. That's cool. What else? Omaha. Omaha! Original sound. Hokum, The Devil Wears Prada 2? Animal Farm, Deep Water, One Spoon of Chocolate. What the heck? Look at this freaking movie. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, the movie. Tears of the Azure Sea, huh? Lost based on the planets. Casa Grande, the movie. Sheep Detectives, Mortal Kombat 2. Iron Maiden, Burning Ambition. Cool. Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, the tour live in 3D. Two pianos. Labyrinth. Obsession, In the Gray, God is. Mobile Suit, Gundam Hathaway, The Sorcery of Nymph Sir. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a freaking anime. Freaking anime, man. What the hell? What the heck, man? Oh, here we go. Mandalorian and Grogu coming out May 22nd. I love boosters. Salt Path, I Am Ryan, Passenger, Backrooms. Oh my god, there's a movie called Backrooms. Isn't there like a freaking creepypasta called Backrooms? I'm pretty sure there's like a creepypasta called The Backrooms. Terror, Tuner, Breadwinner, Furious, Pressure, Toxic, Masters of the Universe, He-Man. I don't know if it's He-Man, but it seems like it is. Power Ballad, Carolina Caroline, Sacred Heart. This is June. Disclosure Day. Scary Movie. Oh, that one should be good. That's on June 12th. Stop That Train. Toy Story 5, like I mentioned, coming out the same day as Death of Robin Hood. Girls like girls. Like girls. Like boys. Like boys. Like girls. Isn't there like a song called like Girls Like Girls or Girls Like Boys or Boys Like Boys or something like that? Something weird, yeah. Zach Braff. Okay. Maya DaCosta. Noah Jupe. Oh yeah, Death of Robin Hood. So that's what he's been up to. Noah Jupe. He's on he's in that play with Sadie that they're doing in London now. Wow, he's gonna be on the big screen. He did a movie with Bill Skarsgård and Hugh Jack. Damn. Okay. I see you, Noah. I see you. Toy Story 5, Keanu Reeves, Tom Hanks, Bonnie Hunt, Conan O'Brien. That looks like a banger. Yeah, Toys versus Technology. Yeah. Supergirl, June 26th. Jason Momoa. Oh, there's a Jackass 5. Okay. Minions and Monsters. That looks like a good one. Young Washington. That's cool. Moana, June 10th. Banger. The Odyssey. Matt Damon. Tom Holland. Anne Hathaway. And Robert Pattinson. Wow. Talk about a lineup. For the Odyssey. Okay. Cut Off. All right. Evil Dead Burn. Haddestown. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Wow, July 31st. So really, if you do think about it. Oh no, I don't know what I'm thinking about. I don't know. Something stupid. Yeah, Tom Holland, Zendaya, Sadie, of course, and then Jacob Batalon. You know, I haven't been to a movie theater in almost a year now. The last time I think I went to a movie theater was when I went to see Garfield, I believe, last year. Not last year, was it 2 years ago? I know because I think I went on the same day that the Crew were playing in the CONCACAF Champions Cup final. Yeah, that's right, and they lost. That's when I went. I went to go see Garfield that day. Yeah, that's right. Was it when I went to go see the Despicable Me movie? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Super Troopers, One Night Only, Untitled Disney. The End of Oak Street. I just saw a freaking ad for that movie. Ewan McGregor. Hello there. Anne Hathaway. Nice. What am I doing? Mutiny, Insidious. Oh my god, there's another Insidious movie. How many freaking Insidious movies are they gonna have? Thread and then they got two Insidious movies: The Bleeding World and Thread, an Insidious Tale. Okay. Spa Weekend. Coyote versus Acme. John Cena's in the movie. Okay, all right. Yep, and his name is John Cena. There was a lot of debating about if that movie was even going to come out. That's on August 28th. September 4th, How to Rob a Bank. How to Rob a Bank. They have a movie called How to Rob a Bank. Okay. P-31 must be a war movie? No? Guess not. Okay. Jessica Frost. Practical Magic on September 11th. Resident Evil, September 18th. Shaun the Sheep. Christmas Eve. Michael Irvin. Rolling Loud. Is that supposed to be like a music thing? Charlie Harper, Forgotten Island, Terrifier 4. I know Rhea Ripley's gonna love that. That's her favorite series. Terrifier with that clown. The Flood, End of Mankind, Digger, Verity. Hey, The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. Batista's in it. Hey, yo. Taika Waititi. Wow, The Legend of Aang. Love that. Social Reckoning, Other Mommy. Jessica Chastain. Wow. Street Fighter. Cool. Jason Momoa. Is that Roman Reigns? Joe and Noah? Yeah, it's Roman Reigns, isn't it? Yeah. That's right. Roman Reigns is in that movie. Yeah, with Jason Momoa. Or Joe and Noah. Yeah, Sense and Sensibility, Poetic License, Clayface, Wildwood. Okay. Godzilla Minus Zero, November 6th. Banger. Wild Horse 9, The Cat in the Hat. Another Cat in the Hat movie. Jimmy. Great Beyond. Ebenezer. Hey, another Christmas Carol movie's coming out November 13th. Ebenezer. Return of the Living Dead. Then we got a Hunger Games movie, and then we got I Play Rocky. Okay, cool. Cool. Uh Fokker in Law. Must be a Meet the Fockers movie. Hexed. Okay. CeeLo Green. Wow. Game of Power. Violent Night 2. David Harbour, who plays Hopper on Stranger Things, of course. Dune Part 3. The same day as Avengers? I'm gonna get a freaking like Barbenheimer thing with Dune and Avengers Doomsday. Are they gonna call it Doomsday? Dune Avengers? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Angry Birds Movie 3. Jumanji 3. Okay. What else? Adult Apophis. Beekeeper. This is all the way in January 2027, by the way. Animal Friends. Air Bud Returns. The Rescue. Ice Age Boiling Point. Because, of course, we need another Ice Age movie. Remain. What else? Nightingale. K-Pop Project. Coco Melon. The movie. Are we serious? Gatto. Live Like That. Exorcist movie. I talked about that, I think, a while back. Scarlett Johansson's in it. Jacoby Jupe. Diane Lane. Sonic the Hedgehog 4. And then you're going to get Godzilla Kong Supernova. And then Resurrection of the Christ Part 1. Damn. Well, that's pretty much the movie scene up until 2027. Mariners Pack. Oh my god, Skrills. But smoke on that Mariners Pack, go CDL. I gotta get my CDL. Yeah. Okay. That's funny. There we go. So yeah, I just went through the entire freaking movie scene up until like almost February 2027. And there's some good ones out there. So if you're a movie nerd, like I kind of am, there's going to be plenty of movies to go watch and go support your favorite actors or actresses. So pretty much crazy, like you're going to go watch all the movies with all the Stranger Things characters in it? No. The only one I know I'm probably going to try to go see is Spider-Man. Because believe it or not, Spider-Man is probably one of my top 3 favorite superhero movie franchises. Although, the Hulk, before he turned into a gigantic pussy, freaking not transforming now. We haven't seen Angry Hulk in how long? Oh god, I love the Hulk though. He's a beast, but Banner, you gotta unleash the beast, bro. Anyways, we're back. Demery, largest deficit of the half this season, 15 points. Reed, kick out, 3 ball is missed. Wrestled away by Sar. 19:30 to go. Sar gets it across. Gives it off to Evans. Evans to Brown. Brown to Caden. Here's Cam. Gets held up and blocked by Reed. And we got to fight for the ball. And we got a jump ball. Nice pass inside. Up and got it. Too easy for Mr. Cam Boozer. 46-29. Demery. Mullins goes in. And it's too tall, but there's a foul called on Brown. So yeah, like I just said, I went through the entire movie scene on IMDb for the next year plus. Almost the next year. There's some good ones coming out too. I'm gonna try and go see the Toy Story movie. I think there's a Shrek movie coming out. I'm definitely going to see that new Godzilla movie. 3 ball. Nope. Brought in by Reed. Reed goes up and gets the bucket. I'm gonna definitely try and see that new Godzilla movie coming out next year. Yeah, for sure. And of course the Spider-Man movie. Because actually I've never seen the Spider-Man movie in theaters. I kind of want to go see one in theaters before that series wraps up. Which I don't think it will for a while, but you never know. It's a bucket. But I believe that's going to be negated due to an offensive foul. Yeah, he just shoved him out of the way. Fouls on Cam Boozer, his first. It's a 46-31 lead for Duke. They've led pretty much the entire time so far. Demery. And got another foul underneath on Brown. That'll be his second. Or no, it'll be his third. Okay, let's check up on the Blue Jackets here. Are you guys impressed that I practically went the entire freaking halftime? Really without talking about you know what? I only talked about like a couple of the actors because they're in movies and such. Goes up and he missed it. No foul or anything called. Not shocking. Letting him play a little bit. Goes up and a foul. We have our first ever ABS rage bait ejection. And it came in the Twins game. From a Twins player, mind you. That is Paul ball 4. I don't think Adley Rutschman. I think he throwing the challenge. Derek Shelton got tossed. That's tough. Wow. 48-33. Oh, God. Floater, the lob, and the dunk to Ngongpa. I'm sorry, that wasn't Ngongpa. Why do I think that was Ngongpa? That's Sar. Oh, that's Ngongpa. Yeah. They don't have him registered on the lineup right here. That's funny. They don't even have him in the lineup. Interesting. But that's what I like to see, though. A lot of the actors that were on the show, they have other ways of getting stuff done. Okay. I thought they made it 4-0. It was almost 4-0. Wow. Damn. Okay. It's not like, oh my God, the show's over. They're done for, like they have nothing else doing. Oh, trust me. A lot of them have other opportunities elsewhere, too. I literally just named like 2 or 3 of them. And there's nice shot. And the foul. Isaiah Evans with the foul. Mullins, I believe, gets the and one. Yep, they counted and one for Braylon Mullins. He whacked him. Ooh. Wow. Free throw good. Huh. They win the whole thing. Yeah, true. 17 straight wins, I guess, when they get the second weekend, essentially. Here's Boozer working against Mullins. Kick out. Caden drives. Kick out. Cam for 3. Oh, it's missed. Taken by Demery. 3-on-1. Caravan. I'm sorry, it's Demery up and in for 2. 12-point lead. Here we go with UConn making a surge. Don't let UConn lock in here, especially because Caravan has been quiet. Perhaps too quiet. Cam up and he missed it. Brought down by Caravan. Here's Mullins. Caravan. 4-3. That's short. Oh, God, Caravan. What the hell, bro? Ugh. It looked good off the hand, and then it died before it even got to the rim. It barely reached the rim. It ran out of gas. Buddy, you gotta fill up the tank all the way. I think he might have rushed it. You think he carried, bro? Cam! 3 is missed. Brought down by Mullins. Here's Demery. 0 for 3 from 3 this half. Duke has not made one either. They're 0 for 2. Reed. Caravan. Here's Ball. Reed against Ngongpa. Boxed up. Blocked from behind. Saved by Caravan. Demery for 3 is missed. Taken back by Cam. Okay. Sar is good for 2. Sar. 52-38. 15 minutes to go in the game. Final 4 matchup against Illinois at stake. Demery. Inside for Reed. Hook shot. Ooh, and he's fouled. An and one there would have been massive. Oh? TV timeout. Foul is on Ngongpa. His second. What's up, Patricia? Played Duke because I'm an Illinois Fighting Illini fan, and Duke is scary good. Yeah. Duke is damn good. I mean, but I think Illinois would have a pretty good case at possibly taking them down. But they got to play a damn near perfect game to do it. think Illinois has the size to compare. The Ivicic twins can definitely handle Ngongba inside, I think. The key is Wagler and them. Can their guards actually do what, do their thing? Oswell and Wagler. Of course, Stojakovic and Markovic. Those guys also show up. They have a chance. Now you look on the other side of the bracket. Obviously, Arizona, more than a match for Duke. And the same thing with the team up north. I think Duke actually faced them earlier this year. I think they actually beat the team up north. So, yeah. So I said Duke and Arizona, I think, on my one fantasy bracket. I said Duke and Arizona. I think that would be a pure Showtime matchup. Besides, you get LeBron, you get Bryce James on the Arizona team. He'll probably be playing a lot next year. I think this year he essentially redshirted. So we're on a TV timeout. A 14-point lead for the Duke Blue Devils. They've led the entire game. I mean, Alex Karaban, who has had such a massive impact this tournament, has 0 points. That's my captain. Wow. Arizona advances the 5th Final Four in school history. They won the only national title in 1997. In Indianapolis, mind you. Illinois reaches Final Four for first time since 05. Big Ten has been held out of the national title picture since Michigan State won it. That's crazy. Now, they've had chances, mainly from Team Up North and Ohio State. Illinois is trying to add their name to it. Free throw number 2 is missed. So Reed splits the pair. Down 13 with 14:46 to go. There's 6 of 7 from, oh my God, from the line. 6-7. Duke is 11 of 14, and there's a foul on the floor. That's their second foul. Duke already has 6. So UConn's in the bonus. Foul is on Braylon Mullins. His second. And for anyone unaware of how they do things in college basketball, when you're in the bonus, it's a 1-and-1. You make the first, you get another. You miss it, that's it. Once you get, I think, the 10 fouls, that's double bonus, which means you get 2 free throws automatic. Here's Cam Boozer. Working inside, draws a double, and it's almost stolen. And then Ngongba gets fouled by Smith. He'll go to the line for 2. Ross checks in for Mullins. You have Illinois versus Arizona? Wow. That would be a fun matchup. Free throw missed the first. I expect Karaban to get going here eventually. He kind of has to. Foul's on Smith. So that's his first. One more free throw for Ngongba. And he gets the second. 14-point lead. Back comes Smith. 35 plus wins in back-to-back seasons for first time in school history. Wow. Here's Karaban. Spins. Kicks it out. Smith probes. 10 on the shot clock. Inside for Reed. Working against the Ngongba. Gets swatted but fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 more. Fouls on Ngongba, I believe. Working inside. Oh, he was all over Reed. My goodness, bro. Third foul on Ngongba. Can't believe it. He's like, wow. Okay. All right. First free throw is good for Reed. One more coming up. Trying to cut it to 12. If there's any team that can definitely come back, it's definitely UConn. Free throw number 2 is good. If Caravan gets going, I think they can definitely rally back in this game. But they need him to get going. Like now. Down 12. Here's Caden Boozer to Cam. Goes up and throws it down. But I just don't think they have anybody to contend with Cam. Cam's got 16. Here's Smith. Caravan. Reed. Underneath. Gets the bucket. Reed's got 19. He's the only one, I think, in double figures. Caravan has 0. Never thought I'd see that happen. 22 points in the paint. And there's a steal. It's Reed. And he'll throw it down. It's a 10-point game. It's weird. When I do that kind of call, it sounds like I sound like Joe Davis. I sound like Joe Davis. Oh, that's funny. Caden. And it's tipped. Saved by Cam. Fouled. Oh, almost had the end one, but he'll go to the line for 2 more. It's literally Terrace Reed versus freaking Cam Boozer. I mean, differences. Cam's got some reinforcements. Sar and Caden. And a few others have showed up. Really, nobody else can get anything going for UConn. Okay. Free throw, good. We'll see substitutions here. As Ngongba and Caden check out. Caleb Foster is back in with Hamenya. And then, of course, Malik Brown. So it's Foster, Hamenya, Brown, Boozer, and Sar for Duke. Missed the second free throw. Smith. Down by 11. Inside. Chance to cut it to single digits. It's pass, and there's Caravan. Better late than never. Better late than never. Curly is damn near on the court. Foster getting hounded. Kicks it out. Hamenya. Here's Foster. Cam coming up for a screen. Pick and roll action. Reed lurking. Reed up and he missed it. Brought in by Reed. Here comes Ball. Ball against Sar. Gives it off. Here's Smith. Ball for 3. That's way too strong. Holy crap. Caravan will race for it. Saves it. Nice save. Caravan calling for it. Gives it off to Smith. Look at Hurley. Smith. Inside. It's Reed. Dunk. Here we go. Here comes UConn. Here comes UConn. 11:02 to go. A lot of time left. No need to panic if you're UConn. Got a timeout. Timeout, Duke. Here comes UConn. Uh-oh, here comes UConn. Don't ever count out a Dan Hurley coach team. You may think you got them on the ropes, but they always seem to come back. Especially if Caravan starts rolling. Watch out, baby. If only they could hit threes. Oy. Oh, if these guys could hit their threes, this game would be even closer. But they can't hit the broadside of a barn from three, so that might be their downfall if they lose. That's funny. Someone, some eagle eyed Stranger Things fan, I guess, saw this in season 2 when Max first made her first appearance in the show. The, the four boys were, I guess, watching her, stalking her from like across the playground or whatever. And she left a note in a trash can. The four boys went over to the trash can, dug out the note, and read it. And it said, "Stop stalking me," or "Stop watching me, creeps." And someone spotted Mike Wheeler's reaction. He's smiling at it. He's like, "Wow, okay." He's like, "See, I try to tell him to stop, but stop stalking you." But look at his little smile. It's crazy when you watch a show as long as a lot of these people have. You see, those actors grow up, and it's like, damn. You watch season 1, and then you watch season 5, and you're like, wait, that's the same person? No shit, that's crazy. Wow. Then you realize, yeah, it's true. It took them 10 years to do five seasons. 5 years, 10 years to do 5 seasons. I get it though. It took them a while to do season 4 because of the illness stuff that was around forever. You had the writer's strike, I think, that struck as well. That didn't help matters. I wonder though, how would that show have gone if they didn't have the writer's strike? And what if the sickness stuff hadn't happened? Makes you wonder. Maybe they would have been more creative. Yeah. So Dame Sar is back in, as is Isaiah Evans for Duke. So here is Foster, Brown, over to Evans. Evans against Smith. I'm sorry, that's Ross. I keep getting those two mixed up, of course. Boozer goes up, got it. 10:32 to go. See if UConn has a response. Here's Caravan up top. Good passing. Here's Smith. Here's Smith. Caravan. Guarded by Hamenya. Caravan. Baseline. Oh, nice pass to Reed. And it's turned over. Trying to fit it in there. And steal. And that's risky ball. Wow, nice block. How did he manage to just get all ball there? He passed it right to Foster. We got a TV timeout. 9:58 to go. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Oh, that is great. Okay, let's check on the jackets, shall we? Hey, someone took a. Oh, someone was at a photo meet and greet thing with Rhea Ripley. I've heard a lot of stories about how like these female wrestlers be doing these meet and greets and the people that they be meeting there. I'm like, man, there are some weird ass people in the wrestling fan base. My God, you can tell when like the female wrestler is very creeped out, and the ones that just love to have fun about what they be doing in these pictures, right? They be doing the wackiest stuff sometimes. What is this? Oh, well, all right then. What? David Harbour? Yo, bro, you're a real one. Dude, why am I seeing every like people taking pictures of David Harbour at this fan con thing, and every single one of them is him picking them up? Like what? He's probably like, why you guys want to be picked up all of a sudden? What the hell? Bet you the his whoever is with him or his representatives like, dude, why does everyone want you to pick them up? It's like I don't know. I'd be weird, honestly. I'd be like, damn, like nobody takes a normal photo anymore. They all want to be like picked up now. It's like what the hell? They want to be like 11. They're like, hey, that looks like fun. Let me do that. Cody Rhodes. Dude, I am all over the place right now. But it's based off of what I see on Twitter, and people be weird on Twitter sometimes, I tell you. So we got ourselves a 9 point lead. Duke up 58-49. UConn hanging on by hanging in there by a thread right now. There's Dan Gavitt, Senior Vice President of Basketball for the NCAA. UConn, of course, is in the bonus. 9:58 to go. UConn to inbound. Braylon Mullins is in for a solo ball. Yeah, Byron Mullins. He was in the NBA, I think, for a minute. This is Braylon. Here's Karaban. Guarded by Hamenya. Smith. Up and got it to go. Smith guarding Foster. 9 points for Smith. Karaban backing him up. Playing peekaboo. Oh, they're poking at him. He lost the ball. Here comes Mullins. Mullins. Why? You're not Curry, bro. You had him in transition, drives to the rim. Why do you think you're Curry, bro? 9 minutes. They're 0 for 6 from 3. They were 1 for 11 in the first half. So much for breaking the seal. Hamenya. Turn around. Good for 2. 9 point lead. 8:43 to go. 34.9 3-point field goals. Today, 1 for 17. They ranked 131st in threes. Pass. Mullins! Oh, way off again. God, these guys are shooting themselves. They're like the Cavs, shoot themselves out of the game. They can't make a damn thing. Makes you wonder, is this ball good enough? The hell? It's a clank fest. I mean, Duke isn't doing much better either. They've made 5, but damn. 10 on the shot clock. Boozer! It's the shot. Put back is also missed. They're going to count the basket. 7:59 to go. Timeout. Wow. I thought he missed him. No, he made it. Okay. Oh, because they said he touched the rim. He touched the netting, I guess. Yeah, I guess they counted it. Wow. Hmm. Maybe not. I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Ah, whoa, whoa, whoa. After 2 periods, 3-0 Blue Jackets. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Jet Greaves is way better than Elvis is. Need the Blue Jackets to bury another goal or two just to really put us up. Put us up. Jet, what the hell? Oh, oh, okay. Hmm. Mike Wheeler, if he was properly written, scars on his face. What? Trying to be the Joker? Trying to be the Joker. He wanna be the Joker. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Ada Parker and Joe Hendry at the Rangers game. Sick. Yep, so it is 62-51 Duke. The hell? Oh, freaking Millie Bobby Brown. Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, solo ball back in for Ross, and Gongba's in for Boozer. And Caden Boozer's in too. So you got Cam, Isaiah Evans, Caden underneath Reed, and we got a foul called. Cam, Isaiah Evans, Caden, Ngongba, and Hamenya in for the Blue Devils. Paraban, Reed, Mullins, Ball, and Smith for UConn. Fouls on Ngongba, that's number 4, I believe, right? Yep, that's 4. One more, and he's out of here. He's out of here. Down by 11, 2 free throws. Up and good. One more coming up. 8 fouls on Duke as Demery returns. Smith comes out. Demery has given them 4 points. Reed, second free throw is missed. Brought down by Cam Boozer, gives it to his bro, Caden. 3 fouls for Reed and 3 for Mullins. Drive, and he turns it over. Reed from Demery. That's from Ball, excuse me. Here's Demery. 5 turnovers for the Huskies, 10 for Duke. Ball, pull up 2 is short. Tip back. Saved. Nice save. Runs into the scorer's table. Good job by Demery. Good hustle. Demery inside for Reed against Boozer. Cook his ass. Kick out. Demery. 3. 62-55. That's their second 3 made in the game. That's the first of the half. Hayden to Cam. Open. Hamenya for three. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Here's Mullins. 6:20 to go. Demery gives it off to Ball. Ball drives. Stop. Kick out. Demery. Three. Corner three. Timeout. I think Yukon. Corner three. Corner three. Wow. We got ourselves an interesting one now. Hurley trying to hype up the Yukon faithful. Mm-hmm. They ain't going to stop fighting. There's still 6 minutes to go. A lot of time left in college basketball terms. You could see a team go on a 15-0 run in the span of 6 minutes plus. I've seen teams literally not score in 6 minutes. My Buckeyes have done that before. Yeah. They literally just go on a dry spell. It's the worst feeling ever. Nothing goes in, and then the opponent gets red hot. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, that's the worst. Okay. So 65-58, Duke leads. I honestly wouldn't be mad if we got over OT somehow. 2 for 2. Wow. Of course they say that since they started 1 for 18. Ngongba checks out for Malik Brown. And then solo ball came out for Jaden Ross. Here's Brown. 3. In and out. But a foul underneath. That's number 5, I think. 4. That's going to be number 4 on Mullins. They're icing Cam's face earlier because he got whacked again. So they're not in the bonus yet. Backing down. Cam. Tough defense by Reed. Fade away. Short. Brought down by Reed. 5:33 to go. Here's Ball against Hamenya. Or however you say his name. Pass Demery, and we got a whistle. Whistle away from the ball. That's on Brown. That's 4 on Malik Brown. You see him kind of all over Reed, bumping into him and everything. That'll put him at the line. This is big, getting the chance to score 2 points without the clock running. Chance to possibly cut it to 5 here. 5:21 to go. 1-1. He missed it. The thing is now, it's a bonus plus. So now no matter what, you get 2 after this. Here's Caden. Gives it off. Evans. Guarded by Ross. Bumped and fouled. That's number 6 now. I think they have 1 more, and then they're in the bonus. Yeah, he got him in the air. That's tough. So 2 shots coming up. It's a shooting foul. Isaiah Evans. 5 points today. First one's good. Mullins. Ross comes out. Mullins returns. Free throw. Good. Winner faces Illinois in the Final Four. 67-58. Back to a 9-point lead. 20 free throws for Duke. Demery over to Caravan against Hamenia. Inside for Reed. Against Brown. Reed. Inside. Nice pass. Goes up and in for Demery. That's 10 now for Demery. 4:38 to go. 24 points, 3 assists for Reed. Not wanting to see a season end. Hamenia. Inside. Brown. Missed it. Taken by Reed. Here comes Demery. Demery. Against Cam. Caravan. Drives. Nice pass to Reed. Ben in for 2. It's a 5-point game. $26 for Reed. Caravan had been shut down, but Reed is like, no, I'm going to take over now. Mullins taking Caden. Hamenia guarded by Demery. Here's Cam. Evans drives. He loses the ball. Here comes Demery. It's a 1-on-1 with Cam. He goes up and gets the basket. Down by 3. Was there a foul called? I think there might have been a foul too. There was a foul on Cam Boozer. His third. Wow. Here we go. Like I'm saying, man, UConn don't go away. UConn does not go away. They keep on grinding. Caravan's been he has been silent the entire game except for one basket. But then everybody else just be showing up in these moments. God, man. You think you got them on the ropes and they just show up. They rise. Rise. But now, do they have enough to tie or take the lead? Because, I mean, you know that feeling, right? It's like, we got to get a stop here. Then you start panicking, right? You don't want to do that. $3:42 to go. That's a lot of time in in college basketball. A lot can happen. uh, hmm. Ooh. All right. Back from the timeout. 9-2 run, the last 2:25 for UConn. Largest comeback wins. We already saw VCU do it 29 by 19. Ohio State, Louisville, Nevada. Yeah. I think MSU almost did it too. And there's the free throw, 2-point lead for Duke. 3:42 to go. Yeah, I remember Sparty almost did it, I think, earlier. Right? I think it was Sparty or Louisville. One of those. No field goals in the last 3 minutes for Duke. Gongba. Sar inside for Cam. Against Caravan. Getting hounded. Puts it up and in. That's the first basket in over 3 minutes. Here's Ross. Gives it to Caravan. Ball. Demery. Reed with a screen. Ball for it again. Ball. Drives up. Missed it. He's looking for a foul. Nothing called. Here comes Cam and Caden and company. Cam with it. Foster ready to come in. Cam against Caravan. Cross court. Hamenya. Drive. Missed it. And they're going to come down with it. Here comes Ball. 2:33 to go. Solo Ball. Against a much taller dude, you're not going to get a shot off against him. Caravan. Got Ngongba on him. Up to Ball. Over Demery. Got the little Boozer on him. Baby Boozer. Put it up. Inside. Reed. Spins. They were in a glass jar the entire possession. That's a struggle of facing a bigger team. You can't get a good shot off. They just cannot figure out a way to get over these, get past these bigger dudes. It's like you're dealing with redwoods out here. Can't get open. Can't get space. That's their second turnover of the second half. They've had 6 the entire game. Caleb Foster's back in with Isaiah Evans, so they've gone a little smaller. Here's Sar. And a foul. Caravan and Ngongba going at it. That's number 2 on Caravan. That'll send Ngongba, I believe, to the line. Caravan has as many fouls as points. They have shut him down today. He's 1 for 8 from the field. So they're going to bring back Demery. Oh, I'm sorry, Mullins is back in, yeah. Free throw. Got it. One more. Free throw number 2 for Ngongba. Missed it. Rebounded by Reed. Down by 5 with 1:48 to go. 10 of 13 from the line. They're 16 of 22. Demery. Caravan. Fires. Misses the 3. Taken back. Ball. Getting hounded. And they foul him. Foul is on Sar. His first. 1:30 to go. Or 1:31 to go. Just about 90-ish seconds left in this game. Possibly. That's if they don't take it to overtime. Imagine we get a 3 ball at the buzzer for overtime. Oh, that would be lovely. Raptors went on a 31-0 run. Gee whiz. Who the heck are they facing? So 2 shots for, I think this is Demery. Misses the first. That's Ball. Yeah. Gotta make your free throws. You're leaving points off the board. Minute 31 to go. Free throw number 2 is good. So ball splits the pair. And Ross returns. (70-66). Minute 31 to go. I don't know why ESPN decided to stop working. They're pestering him inside. Gotta get it across. He does. Almost didn't. Timeout. Duke. I'm going to refresh the page. Oh, that's why my freaking thing froze. That's why. Okay, we're good now. I don't know why my freaking web page froze. Oh well. All good now. Beep beep boop beep boop beep boop boop beep. Beep beep boop beep boop 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 beep boop boop beep beep. Beep beep boop beep boop. Boop beep boop beep beep boop beep. Oh, 3-1 Blue Jackets. Oh joy! Don't tell me they're gonna blow it. Better not. Don't you freaking dare. That's all they need to start doing is blowing games. But did Indiana beat Miami today? Cam Boozer with 25. Sar with 10. No Caden Boozer. He's not out there right now. Do 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 do. Number 1 seeds are 134-0 and leading by 15 plus at half. Duke led by 15. And they're in some trouble here. Only up by 4. Winner of last 3 meetings has gone on to win a natty between these two teams. Illinois awaits the winner. Here's the inbound for Foster. Gets it to Evans. Foster with about 1:17 to go. Cam Boozer got Reed on him. Sheds off the screen. Lost the ball. And it's stolen. Reed gonna give it off. Caravan. Here's Demery. Down 4 with 1 minute to go. Demery. Sizing up his man. Caravan. 4-3. It's good. Uh-oh. 1 point lead. 50 seconds to go. That's his second made basket of the game. 42 seconds. Ngongpa. Here's Cam. 12 on the shot clock. Drives. Goes up. Got it. To fall. 28 seconds to go. No shot clock. And they're going to call timeout. They're going to get situated here. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. A 40-point half for UConn. Damn. Wow. I knew UConn was going to turn it on in the second half, but damn. They just can't seem to stop Cam Boozer. Right? They can't. They can't seem to stop him. What I can't wait for is a potential matchup against either Team Up North or Arizona, if it's Duke, right? Especially against Arizona. Koa Pete, Burry's in them over there. They have a center who's an absolute stud too. I think either one of those teams would be more than a match for Duke. They got to hold off UConn here. UConn has it with 26 seconds to go, or 27 seconds. Each team has one timeout. And don't forget, UConn is in the bonus plus. So any foul would put them to the line for 2. There's Cam and Caden Boozer. And that's Cam Boozer. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for Cam. Terrace Reed has 26, 9, and 3 for UConn. How about Caravan? Freaking 5 points, 2 of 10 from the field. So we're going to see Caravan inbound it as Hamenya checks in for more size. Ross is out, and Ball is back in. Go to the backcourt for Demery. 25 seconds. Here's Ball. Demery. Guarded by the big guy Boozer. Carapan. 13 on the clock. 10. Got to do something. And they foul him. 10 seconds to go. Foul is on Cam Boozer, his third. Make these free throws and see what happens. Unrelated to a possible trade for the... Okay. That's what Andrew Berry says. Like, all right, buddy. First free throw is no good. Of course, this bum can't make free throws. Of course, he misses free throws. The lights are too bright. Duke's really going to finesse their way to a Final Four. That's funny. Wow. But how about you don't miss like a million threes and free throws? And you're arguably your best player has, not score 5 points. Do anything more than that and you probably win this game. Jaden Ross is in for Smith, or with Smith for Reed and Ball. Free throw. Good. 72-70. Probably going to have to foul or try to get a steal here. Got a foul. Foul him. He turned it over. Carapan. Holy shit. 0.3 to go. No way that just freaking happened. Braylon Mullins. He freaking hit that from Delaware. Holy. That's Curry range. Straight cash. Oh my God. 0.3 to go. Oh my God. Braylon Mullins. Onions. Oh my God. That's money. Yeeted it up there like, I'm going to try it. And he went straight cash. Holy crap. Wow. But they have 0.3. Wow. Trying to pass it up. Good defense. Got the tip. Mullins to Caravan. Back to Mullins. Fires and cash money. Wow. I talked about him, him not being Curry. He looked at me and said, am I Curry now? First lead since 2-0 in the first half. The very beginning of the game. Caden Boozer, good job trapping. Caden tries to get it up court, and they tipped it. And got it back. Caden from the logo. I'm sorry, Braylon Mullins from the logo, yeah. Wow. Only up one, so Boozer checks out. They got to go 90 plus feet full up the court. Terrace Reed's in. Here's the baseball pass. Tipped away. It's the ball game. UConn takes down Duke and they advance to the Final Four to face Illinois because of Braylon Mullins. Wow, Duke, that's tough. That's tough. Holy crap! But that's March Madness for you. You get one of these things every year in March Madness. Wow, that's awesome. Wow. Okay. Oh, that onions. Those aren't even onions. It's coconuts. Grapefruits. My God. Steel grapefruits. Brass balls. Tips the shot up. Caravan, Mullins, cash money. Damn. UConn, they were losing 95% of the game, except for 2-0 at the very beginning. They couldn't make a three to save their lives. And they just took down Duke. A team that many had believed was probably going to be a national title contender here. They were like a front runner for the national title. Cam and Caden Boozer, they were rolling all year long. They lose to Dan Hurley's Huskies, who are back to the Final Four again. They'll face Illinois. That'd be fun. Wow. Braylon Mullins. Okay. All right, then. That three was long. It was Curry range. It was Curry range. Whoop. There we go. That ball was straight Curry range. Not going to lie. It's funny because I said, you're not Curry, bro. Well, he now is, apparently. So, let's go through the box score. All right. So, 26 for Terrace Reed. Monster game for him. 10 points apiece for Mullins and Ball. 11 for Demery. And 5 for Caravan. They won a game where arguably their best player had 5 points. Wow. And then their bench, 9 from Smith and 2 from Ribe. That's it. That's it. And now that's the first time a number one seed has lost when leading by 15 plus a half. That's a broadcast jinx. Wow. 28 of 64 from the field, 44%. 5 for 23 from 3, 22%. 12 of 17 from the line, 71%. 28 rebounds, 16 assists, 5 turnovers, 7 steals, 8 blocks, and 17 fouls for UConn. On the other side, you got Duke, 27 from Boozer, 15 from Boozer. Cam had 27, Caden had 15. 10 from Sar, 7 from Evans. 7 Evans. Brown had 0. Off the bench, 7 for Kamenya and 6 for Ngongpa. 25 of 48 from the field, 52%. 3-pointers, 6 for 15, 40%. And 16 of 22 from the line, 73%. 34 rebounds, 17 assists, 13 turnovers. Yee. 4 steals, 6 blocks, and 16 fouls. So there you have it. There you have it. Your Final Four is officially set. Next game. Oh, that's the wait, is that freaking NIT? Baylor, Minnesota, OU, and Colorado? Yeah, must be. So let's take a look at the bracket real quick here. I pulled that up. Let's actually check on the girds. Oh, they're on the top of the first, 2 down, of course. Freaking the water. All right, so the final four, April 4th, Yukon, Illinois at 6. And then Arizona and Team Up North will be following that game. Probably around 8:30-ish, 9 o'clock-ish. And then next Monday, 8:50 p.m., will be the national championship. Yukon, Illinois, or in Arizona, Team Up North. Illinois is actually looked at as a favorite by 2.5. Wow. That'll be fun. Arizona, Team Up North. How about that? You have 2 1s and a 2 and a 3 seed. Wow. Love it, right? We love it. And you know it. I'll be live for both games. So, hope to see you guys there. Don't blame Cameron Boozer, Major L. Yep. He had a great season. But, you know, it is what it is. So, shout out to everybody who came through in the stream tonight. Jason, Tribe, Beast Grills, Patricia, Don. And then, of course, oh, I like that. Is Tiger Woods as your profile picture, Don? Oh my God. And then, of course, Beast Grills and Moses. So shout out to everybody who came through. And I'll be live tomorrow night for Cavs and Jazz. Yeah, in case you forgot, the Cavs and Jazz play tomorrow. Damn, Toronto up 70-43 at halftime. Hey, yo, they went on a 30-point run over 30, like 1-0 run over Orlando. Gee whiz. Yep, tomorrow I'll be live, 9 o'clock. See where the Blue Jackets. Let me see what the Blue Jackets game is on right now, like time wise. What a game! What a game! Oh my God! Ah, man, I saw that. I saw freaking Braylon just yeet the ball up, and of course it falls. You're going to be seeing that on every compilation from now until the end of time. So let me see here. Injury update for tomorrow. Looks like Craig Porter's probable. Struess, Allen, Tyson, and Wade are probably out. Or Struess and Allen, I guess, are out. And I guess they're going to play them against the Lakers. Yeah. I guess that's a good idea because, you know, the Jazz, they don't have Laurie. You could survive without those two, without Struess and Allen. You could survive without them against the Jazz. And then just have them ready for the Lakers. That's what you do. We should be able to beat the freaking Jazz. And they're probably not going to have, they're not going to have Keontae George. That's tough. But they're probably going to have Collier. They already don't have Laurie or Yusuf Nurkic. Or Jackson. So that's tough. Filipowski is their leading rebounder. Yeah. So with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I had UConn winning. Good to see. That's a big W. Big dub. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this on a new tab so I could have it, so I could watch see where this Blue Jackets game is at, and if it's got a sufficient amount of time left, we can enjoy it together here. If it'll load up. Oh, they're up 3-2. Oh my God, they're really gonna blow it. They're up 3-2. Of course. They're really gonna choke it. Need them to score on this PP here, man. Come on. They need this win so freaking bad. Come on, stop passing the damn puck and shoot the damn thing. Oh, I got 5 minutes to go in this one. I think I'm gonna head out. So, with that being said, I just want to see if they do anything on this power play, and then I'm gonna wrap this stream up. All I see is them just doing a lot of passing. That's all I see. They were up 3-0, and then, of course, as you expect, they freaking let the opponent come back because they just lollygag around and forget how to play defense. Same old Blue Jackets, just like before when they had Dean Everson. They fold so freaking hard. Oh, what a freaking game, though. Shout out to everybody who came through. That was fun. That's probably going to be made into a freaking short at some point. Ooh. I'm going to make that into a short, I think, and post it. That was awesome. That was so totally wicked, bro. Wow. All right. We got 4 minutes to go in this game. Do I stay and watch the whole thing, or do I got 4:20, 4:12 to go? I guess I could stay live and we could chill and watch the rest of it. They're probably going to end up blowing it because that's what they love to do nowadays. Bruins have it. Duluth versus Team Up North in the regional final. Shot deflected. Bruins still have the puck. 3:40 left. You know they're going to pull that goalie. Blue Jackets need 2 points more than anything right now. Yeah, you go. Clear the puck. There you go. Good job. 3:19 left. We got a shift change. Line change. 3:15. Minnesota Duluth. Wow. Of course, it doesn't really help that the Blue Jackets are getting injured, of course. Shot goes behind him. Behind the goalie, Greaves. 2:55 left. Well, you know they're pulling that goalie eventually. Be nice if we could get the puck, but Bruins are just lollygag, just living in our zone again. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little something. Get back. I'm gonna put the Guardians game on because they're on Peacock tonight. They're on the cock. Hey, yo. That's one thing you do not want to say to somebody. On the cock. On the what? Peacock. Yeah, they are on the Peacock. Cock pee. Cock pee. The bird. Do you or do you not know about the bird? Do you know about the bird? Have I told you about the bird? Well, I'm going to have the Guardians on my TV here, and I'm going to have the Blue Jackets on my computer. I'll update later. I almost forgot to update Peacock again. Got to update that eventually, probably after this Guardians game's done. Boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop. Blue Jackets got to stress this out again. Just see what our situation is in terms of the Blue Jackets, like standings wise. Obviously, I mean, they're still in third, I think, in the Metro. I mean, in the wild card, like they're in second wild card spot. But I think they're like 1 point out of the Metro race. So realistically, they could, if they win this game, they can jump in there. You know what? Piece of crap wants to be like that. I could update the app, I guess. Well, I don't want. Dude, why is this thing acting like this? There we go. Jackets are just 3 points back of the first wild card spot, but they're 1 point behind the Metros, 1 point behind the Pens, and 2 behind the Islanders. So they win. They would get, I believe, into third in the Metro. They got to win first. That's the tough part. Holding on to this win. 2:35 to go. Be nice if they could get out of their own zone. That'd be great. They're messing around in the corner to the right of Jet. Oh, it's bottom first. Oh, it's on the Spanish broadcast again. I like my Spanish people, but like I prefer to listen to English. Thank you. Shot deflected. Come on, get the. There we go. Saccone versus Josh Naylor. 2 on, 1 out. 1:44 to go in the contest. Bruins have taken the goalie out of the net. So they got the extra attacker. Oh, wow. They have Jason Benetti calling this game. They have Jason Benetti calling this game. He usually does, well, they have Adam Ottavino. So that's what he's doing now. Come on, Slade. Did he go? Strike 3 called. Freaking Josh Naylor. Joshy Naylor. I'm watching the ending of this hockey game. Then I'm going to head out. As far as my recap of the Mariners series, it'll probably be. We do it later tonight. Go live a little bit later tonight. Recap this series. We got timeout Bruins. 1:16 to go in the third. Randy Rosarena. Oh, man. Kind of funny. You have Slade versus Josh Naylor, who we acquired in that trade. We got Slade for Naylor last year. So yeah, we got a freaking little they're looking at a replay of something, but yeah, they got a timeout. I don't think they're challenging. They would say that the puck crossed the net, though. They would say that. Oh, I see. It's a review. No goal on the ice. Let's see what they say. They would say that they tied the game. He didn't see it go into the net, though. Like, go past his leg, though. You can't really tell if it goes past the line. Caught. That was close. Goal. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you can't really tell if it goes past the line. You can't see it. And they can't call it a goal if you can't see it. So, got lucky there. Call stands. I don't think it's not a power play because it's not a Bruins review. It's an official review. That'd be kind of bad if they went on a power play because of that. Or power penalty kill. 1:16 to go. Empty net for the Bruins. Bruins have it. Come on, just get to the puck. and just throw it in the net. Come on, Jackets. Oh, what the heck? Coyle, why'd you just ditch your freaking... Why'd you... Oh! Dude just got dumped there. Less than a minute left. "47 seconds. Fires. What are we doing? Really, Jenner? You're going to the... Now you're going to the box? Freaking idiot. Coyle. Really, Jenner? Freaking idiot. Freaking imbecile. Nincompoop. Literally, you don't even have to do anything. Like, what are you doing, you freaking idiot? Well, now they're definitely probably going to blow it now. Because now they're going to have the extra attacker and they're on the power play. All because Bozo Boone has to freaking trip him. Good job, Bozo Boone. Bozo Boone. Do, 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 do. Bozo Boone. Do, 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 do. Like, literally, you don't even have to... Like, why are you trying to trip him, bro? I don't know what Coyle was doing. Oh, Coyle lost his stick. Bruin must have just hit his stick. Bo Naylor. Bo Naylor! 39 seconds to go. Just keep clearing the puck. Literally, that's all you have to do. Bro, where the heck is Jet at? These bozos literally can't even get a hold of the puck, let alone do anything with it. Literally, just deflected. 14 seconds. And they scored. Good job, you bums. Good job. They tied the game. Yep, saw that coming. They can't keep the puck out of their own net, and then they have a chance to clear it, and they whiff on it. But we can all thank Bozo Boone for taking that lovely penalty. Good job, Bozo Boone. Good job, Bozo. Good job, Bozo Boone. What the heck was Coyle doing? They can still win this game in overtime, but they can't win games in overtime. They literally stink in overtime. "11 seconds left. Good job, Bozo Boone. This team doesn't want to make the playoffs. No. Nope, they don't want to make the playoffs. Nope. They much rather go home and play some golf in April. People are blaming Jake Greaves. No, you blame Bozo Boone for taking the penalty. And also, how about you clear the freaking puck? The puck comes at you, you clear it, you freaking idiots. You send it back into their own zone. You know, it'd be cool for Boone to redeem himself. Wow. The lights are too bright for the kids. You're 3-0 for most of the game, and then classic fart noises. Poop down their leg. Blue Jackets are 11-11 in overtime. Mostly from penalty shots. Bruins are 11-8. This team is going to find a way to squander the playoffs. That's funny. Watch. They're going to lose the face-off, right? And then they're just going to stand around and do a little skater-rooney. Skate around, chasing the puck handlers. Unless they can win the face-off, then they get the puck. Then they can try to get something going. Can they do that? I don't know. Really would be nice to see them come up clutch and get a big old goal here, but I don't know if that's possible with these guys. It's sad because this is a solid ass Blue Jackets team. And I mean, their goaltending has been good. They just derp around and they mess around in their own zone way too much. Wow. 3-3, 5 minutes of overtime. Fantilli controls, gets it off to Werenski in their own zone. Like I said, they're just going to dabble in their own zone. Here's Fantilli. He's going to turn around. Now he's going to do a little loop-de-loop. He's going to pass it back to a teammate. He's going to dance around in his own zone. And then up ahead, here's Fantilli. Werenski. Oh, he crashes into the goalie. And here comes the Bruins. Yep. Pass. Now here we go. Now watch, we're not going to touch the puck the rest of the overtime. Shot, deflected. Now go get it, you freaking slowpoke. There you go. Get the puck. There you go. Hey, we touched the puck. Yeah, run the dude over. There you go. Screw that. Drop behind you, Jet. Damn, dude. Jet looked oblivious for a second there. All right, here's Marchenko. Waits for reinforcements. Coyle takes a slide. Dramatic. Now they're going to retreat back to their own zone. Coyle comes back with him. Sillinger racing up the ice. Shot. Missed. Off to the left. Blue Jackets will corral it again. We're going to do it again. Take another round of it. Passes it behind. Pass. Shot. Deflected. Oh, freaking dude deflected it. Now he's going to pass it to a Bruin. Love when they just pass it to a Bruin or an opponent. Shot. Deflected. 88 miles per hour off of Pasternak. That was some hot, spicy pasta. Zesty pasta. Hey. 2:26 to go in overtime. Both teams have taken a couple shots at each other. No one is able to break through. Jackets were up 3-0 most of this game, and then they just simultaneously combusted again. They got a point out of it, so I guess that's okay. Technically, I guess, they're technically tied, I guess, for third Metro. So that's cool. At least they're tied. But I want to take the damn lead. I believe they're tied. If not, they will be if they win this game. Shot. Nope. Goalie holds. Damn, Fantilli, yeah, just fire it right into the brick wall. You see him standing there. I think he was trying to go 5-hole on him. Yeah, just fire it right at his gut. Check, let's take a timeout. Oh, look at the little baby sleeping. Damn. That's what happens when you want to go to a baseball game, but you can't find a babysitter. Hey, Schneeman makes the catch. And when you want to go to a baseball game, but you can't find a babysitter, that's what you get. All right. Marchment, Fantilli, and Marchenko and Wierenski will be on the ice, I believe. I want to see Mush score a goal here again. That'd be cool. Give me Mush. Oh, it's Fantilli, Marchenko, Wierenski. Ah, I thought Mush was going to be on the ice. Damn it. Fantilli, Marchenko, Wierenski. To the left of the goalie for the Bruins. Fantilli at the faceoff. 142 to go. Zacha versus Fantilli. Zaka. Pavel Zaka. And the Bruins win the faceoff. It's essentially like, win the tip. Yeah. Fantilli, Marchenko, and Wierenski on the ice. Marchenko's been on the ice for a minute. Drives. Can't get it. And of course, we can't get to it. Get to it, Fantilli. Come on. Damn, all the way up. Would have been a breakaway if that Bruins player was right there. Marchenko comes back to it. He's still on the ice, by the way. He will not come off the ice. I'm not coming off the ice, damn it. Deflected. Less than a minute. I think we're going to have a shootout. Oh. Now they got Provorov on the ice. Deflected. And of course, we can't seem to get to the puck because we're too slow. Shot deflected. Get to the puck. Get to the puck. Holy. Yeah. What the puck? 8 seconds. Shot deflected. They hold. 5 seconds. Like someone in the group chat says, like just so dog shit. Like just put a puck on the, just put a stick on the puck. Oh dear. Pasternak went and took an epic fall. They spend like half the overtime just running around in their own zone, just play like a Sunday skate. Like I get you're trying to set up, but you're not going to score if you don't get the puck up the freaking ice. A lot of the scoring that you see in overtimes is set off of blocked shots, and then you see like one of the guys just take off up the ice and they set up a breakaway. Which I don't even remember the last time the Blue Jackets had a breakaway. Coyle versus Zaka. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 0.2 to go. Looks like we got a shootout. Blue Jackets have been pretty good at shootouts. But they should have won this game in regulation. Coyle, Monahan, and Wierenski on the ice. Freaking Jet Greaves. Feel bad for him. You're up 3-0. You're like a brick wall, and then you poop your pants again. And then your lovely defenseman, Boone Jenner, takes a freaking dumbass penalty. Boone Jenner takes a dumbass penalty when you're already down a man because they added the extra attacker. 0.6, another. Well, they added 4 seconds. Wow. That's it. All right, shootout coming up. I'll be right back, guys. Right. Shootout leaders this season, Marchenko and Coyle have been the two best. There's Connor Garland. Damn, his pants thing goes all the way past his number to his waist area. That's how you know he's a small one. He's a little guy. Little guy. All right, starting us off, it's Fantilli. Round one of the shootout. Glides in. Swayman just said, nope, that's easy. Yep, like nothing. No problem. Easily just said, get out of here, scrub. Team Up North sucks. Kafis leading off for the Guardians. Now it's time for the Bruins side. Scorers. Yep. Just right past him. Freaking Greaves. Shot it right up past his shoulder. Here's Marchenko. Liked it. Not even trying. Not even trying. Oh, they're not even trying. Not even trying anymore. Oh, just fire it right at his shin pad. Yeah, fire it right at his shin pad. Don't go up or anything. You know, don't try go up high on him. Just lazily fire it right into his shin pad. The save extends it. Middle stat. They play on. They got to score here though. They got to score here. You know, they're just gonna lazily just hoop it right into the freaking shin pad because you know the blocker. Here's Coyle. Scored a goal today. Split it. We play on. Of course, Coyle was going to extend it. The men's Final Four is the most expensive ticket in its history. Damn. Despite the fact that it's, you know, four teams like that. Well, they're marquee teams, though. That's the thing. See, he went up top. He went top shelf. Because Charlie Coyle, he knows Swayman, obviously. Arvidsson. Got it. God. Greaves. Oh, that's it? Okay, I thought they kept going. Well, they lose. Okay. Great job, Greaves, you bum. Well, they got a point out of it, I guess. That's true, because they needed the save. That's right. Oh, well, I'm out of here. So I will see you all tomorrow for Cavs and Jazz. At least we have one serious team that I root for. Although the Guardians are somewhat serious for the most part. But yeah, guys, have a good rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Well, I'll probably see you tonight for the series recap against the Mariners. So if I don't see you then, see you tomorrow for Cavs and Jazz. Go Blue Jackets, I guess. Go Buckeyes, Guardians, Browns. You know the deal. I'm out. Congrats to UConn. Final Four bound again. I'll be doing both games. That'll be fun. Bye bye. Yeah.